Hi, I am super excited today to introduce Yana Didyk from HYKA Group.
Hi everyone.
I met her very on a totally different topic. We met on real estate, and I came to see the property that they're doing. They're involved in a project where they completely gutted the property, completely renovated it, doing fantastic things and beautiful things with the property. But later on, I found out that they are doing an incredible business that I was really excited to find out about, and actually to work with Yana and look for Yana as my supervisor for my business. So Yana, can you please give me a few words about what you do and what this company is about?
Certainly. First of all, I would like to thank Alex for this amazing project. As she had mentioned before, you can always know people and you can say hi to them, you can go for coffee with them to the restaurant, but you never actually know what they're doing, in the sense how you can interact together, how you can build a partnership, or how you can connect with each other. So the project about that you have, Alex Connecting People, is incredible. It's actually very inspiring. And I took lots of time before we even started working together, going through the videos and all the things that you have. It gives you ideas, it gives you inspiration. Wow, I can do this more, and I can get in touch with this person, and it's really amazing what she's doing for the community. And I think it shows you how you as a person, first of all, and how I would say how multi-leveled you are. On one way you're a smiley, charming person, other side you're an amazing realtor, another side you're a person who is connecting all these incredible people in the community together. So thank you for that.
You are absolutely welcome. It's my pleasure. So let's talk about, your project that you're doing, and how did you come to do what you're doing?
I would say basically we lived in London for about 7 years, in London, in UK, working on basically building an amazing company that we have that is related to the real estate. At some point of time where when anyone is doing any business, you lack hours in a day, you lack hands, ears, eyes, and whatever. So you start to think that you need somebody else to help you. But especially when you're just starting your business, or when you're at the stage where you don't have enough clients yet to cover the cost of the things that you might need help with, you think, I will do everything by myself, and then you stay until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and then wake up in the morning, either going to your work or working still, on your company, and then you just stuck in that sense where you need help for somebody who can actually work for you for 5 hours, 5 hours a week, or 10 or 15, doing different things that you just simply don't have time to do. So we started with, I started basically with asking a friend of mine to work with me as an assistant and help me with the small things that I simply didn't have time for. And then the company started to go there. She was doing an incredible job, and we decided to hire another person, another person, and then another person. So at the end of the day, the company that we have in London have a back office team, how Alessandra says, that is handling basically the whole business in UK.
For the fraction of the cost of what you would have to pay in UK for the same service.
Yes, and also I would like to say that people who are working with our team for HYKA Group, they're very dedicated, they're very knowledgeable, and they provide a vast variety of services that can benefit any business.
It's even, I will interrupt you for a second. I started working with Yana just a week ago, basically. And you can check my website, it's all running now. It actually looks beautiful, and it took your company like 3-4 days to adjust to what I want. It's a simple one, it's not a complicated website, but it has what I needed to have on the website to connect with people.
So to answer your question, what services do we offer? We offer services that you guys need. So we have different people who can do admin work, who can do marketing work, who can do social media, who can work on the more serious and professional projects, like working on the distribution channels and the optimization of the business, who can work with Amazon, who can work with eBay, who can work with finding different partnerships and sellers, who can source products and the ideas from other countries as well. So we are not trying to offer one kind of service. We try to help your business grow. Whatever your needs are, first we try to meet in person or over the phone to analyze what you need and where you need help, and start with something really small. Maybe just helping with your emails or your calendar or your Facebook page or your website. And then if things go well, you can always grow and basically assign
delegate more.
Exactly.
Delegate more work.
Exactly.
So you work distantly, right? You don't work. The team is not in London. The team is not in Canada. The team is in.
The team is mostly in Ukraine. Although we have a lot of people who work in Poland as well, in Czech Republic. We have some people who are working from London as well. And I would like to add from the girls' perspective, a lot of people who work for us, they're moms and they're working from home, which really benefits them in the sense that they can work in different hours, spend time with their family, and fulfill two roles. As a team member of our company and a really dedicated person, and also as a mother, which is very important for all of us because we know how hard it is to juggle both. And it makes me happy when I know that we give an opportunity for the girls to spend a lot of time with their families and to also, be dedicated to our clients. And because of the time difference, they can always find, the best time to work with us and to have conference calls and to do the work they need to do.
Do you have any challenges, like working with people in a different country, like communication or language, or working with different clients and the team? How do you manage that, and what are the challenges?
I think the biggest challenge for us is, first of all, to understand the culture. Even though, like UK and Canada will be English-speaking countries and all our team speaks English perfectly, we still face different challenges because the mentality is different. For example, things like Instagram doesn't work in UK at all. It's just that. Like where in Eastern Europe and even Canada is much more popular because it serves, certain communities as well. So it's important to understand those specifications and then target it to the specific needs of the client. Also, from the client perspective, for us it's important for people to be open-minded and to be ready to work with us. We'll be happy to help you with whatever you need, but as Alexandra knows, the first couple of weeks when you actually setting up the process and getting access to all the information that you need and identifying the things that you want us to do and getting the idea and the feel of who you are as a person so we can represent you in the work that we are doing, it takes time. So it's important to always know that we need to dedicate this time to set up the process well.
So how long does it, how many people usually a company hires? Is there a set of number of people that work for a company, or how does it work?
So usually for people who are for a small business, basically from people being self-employed, for example, who
like myself.
Yeah, sure, and also a person who is like a plumber or maybe a designer. They would need probably one or two people to back them up. Small businesses who are working more with clients like law offices or people who are working in real estate or service accommodation, Airbnb, they would need approximately from 5 to 15 people, because the amount of work that you do with the clients every day just requires much more time because of the paperwork and communication with the clients and things like that.
Is it okay to ask you what are the prices at this moment?
Yeah,
We're in
course,
2019, and what are usually the price point for work with you, part-time and full-time?
For the basic packages and like what we usually start with, we start for example from 10 to 15 hours a week, and the cost is approximately 350 Canadian dollars per month. We start with this price, and it's usually comfortable for everyone to start with because it gives an opportunity to test each other, to see where we're going and if you need more services or not. We never count the hours, we count the work, if that makes sense. So we know from our side that at the beginning it will take much more time to set up with the client, and we are ready to work and to help. And then, we'll take things as they go.
And I know you wanted to share the story of working in UK and working in Canada, the mentality, the difference between people. Would you like to do that with us?
Yes, that was a very interesting experience. So just to provide some information, I lived in Canada 7 years before I moved to UK, and then I lived in UK for 7 years as well, and now we moved to Toronto about 6 months ago. So UK and Canada are very different countries in the sense how people do business, how they communicate with each other, and how they spend their weekends. Because in UK, you mostly will go to the pub even if you have a family. You'll go somewhere, take a train, and go somewhere to the to the coast or just to a different country, because it just takes an hour or two to fly anywhere in Europe. Now, what we found here is that people spend much more time in their houses, and they really value their houses and their homes, where in UK is a bit different. They pride in their homes, and I think because everything is much larger here than it is in Europe, people spend much more time connecting people in their homes, if that makes sense. From the business perspective, I think London is very fast city. For example,
Canada would be fast, or
for example, like if you list a property for rent in London, it can be gone within 20 minutes. And usually by the time people come for the viewing, like all the deposits are done and the contracts are signed already, so other people are not even coming yet. The bidding war is that you guys have here is something amazing. We don't experience that in London. But it's always good to experience different countries and different cultures, and I think that's what makes us happy.
Thank you so much. And about your going back again to your business, who can benefit really here in Canada, because we're in Canada right now? What businesses can benefit from the services that you provide? Can you give general?
I think, to be honest, I think any business we can help us. For example, if you have a business that is importing goods from Ukraine or from China or from India, and you need help to set up a proper website or find another distribution channels like Amazon, or work with the Facebook shop, this kind of business that we can help with anyone who is a startup or entrepreneur who needs to build basically a good brand, to have a presence on social media. Anyone who is good in their business and who has been established and who wants to connect with their audience and with their clients that already existed, and also to find a new one. For anyone who is doing any volunteering work, basically if you need extra hours a day, you just call us or contact us. That's how it works. It really depends. We can target basically the work that we do to the needs that you have. If that makes sense.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for the interview. Thank you for coming and sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
We'll have a very successful business, and hope you will see me grow with Yana.
I really hope that we're gonna, because Alex is our first client in Canada, and we will be very happy to show how we do things, and hopefully maybe we'll catch up in a year to see how it is.
Awesome. That is a great idea. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Have a good one, everyone.